Welcome everybody to your favorite 420 podcast. This is your main host Chino. Welcome everybody. And today's special guest we got on the show is Drizzle Dab. So Claire from Drizzle Dab. Welcome to the show, my guy.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and your brand. I know you did appear on our vlog, and that's actually the first time we met and came across each other. Uh, but yeah, my guy. So tell us.
Yeah, I just started this company. Basically, I wasn't even starting a company. I was just trying to get some pain relief. And I started making some lotions for me. I have fibromyalgia, some MS friends. So we started guinea pigging all them with it. And before you know it, a few shops wanted to carry our products up around like Chicago, DeKalb. And then like, hey, we got something here. So we started developing the package a little better, a little
Mhm.
nicer. I mean, it was real generic when we came out. Black and white labels on a clear jar, all kinds of crap like that. But we refined it over time. Started
Mhm.
doing some trade shows. That's where you met me at one of the trade shows. That's where we pick up some dispensaries and other shops that carry our products across the U.S.
Gotcha. And
So,
then besides I guess like doing like the neat can because it's more like business to business. Do you guys do any like pop-ups or like at a small events? Do you guys
oh yeah, I'll
host?
tone it way down. We'll just be out there with a table and a canopy.
Hmm. Okay.
I leave some
Nice.
of the nicer stuff behind, like I do at the trade shows with a nice big display and whatnot. I have more
Yeah.
like canvas pulled out with like tarp pulleys and stuff.
So then like going to neat can, was that like your first time or
That was
say
my
or
first
like
sneak can, yeah. They
okay.
usually
And
do a trade show called Champs Trade Show.
mm-hmm.
And they do a lot of it's just everybody in the industry, a lot of glass blowers and things like that come out there.
Gotcha. So then like what was like your experience then with Nikan?
Nikan was a little different because the Champs Trade Show it's real cutthroat out there. Everybody's just kind of in it for themselves, kind of. So the vibe was way different. The Nikan was more chill.
Hmm.
Me being with my competitors, everybody was like real cool with each other. We talked to each other, so it was
Okay.
nice. It was refreshing.
So then just cause honestly one it was my first time too going to Nikan. And but as well like what do what else do you see the differences between these two events? Because I haven't gone to Champs myself, but I like I heard of it before.
Champs is a lot bigger.
Okay.
And that one's going to be more toward like nicotine vapes too. That's a huge part of it. A lot of nicotine vape, a lot of kratom, other
Hmm.
things you won't see at Nikan.
So it's more like in general for just smoking wise then?
Yeah, they gear toward a lot of vape shops, smoke shops, stuff like
Got
that.
it. Okay, gotcha. And I'm guessing Nika is just more in depth and just focus on cannabis there.
Yeah, it's just yeah, directly just with cannabis type things or in that industry.
Okay,
There was a few odds
nice.
and ends out there that didn't really it was kind of different for them to be there. Like, sometimes you'll see like uh what are those sun panel places or insurance companies or just kind of weird odd and end things that they don't quite
Yeah,
like I got an ATM machine out of there. They put an ATM machine in my shop, one of those people that was out at Nican.
really.
So, just kind of weird stuff.
And how tell us about that though. Like how did the ATM even get to your smoke shop?
So I was talking to him. He was like, "Yeah, you got a shop?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, you want to put an ATM in there?" I was like, I don't know, man. What kind of money are we talking?" And he said,
Hmm.
"No, no, we take care of it. It's free. We put it in there." I said, "Oh, okay." And he said, "I'll give you part of the fee too if people use it."
Oh, okay.
I said, no money on my pocket. Come on down, dude." They came
Is it
down from Chicago one day and they put it in.
uh-huh.
And then they called me about a month later and like, hey, nobody's using it. Is everything okay? I said, yeah, everything's fine. But my plaza, like the guy next door has a liquor shop. He's got one. The
Mhm.
guy over here's got one. There's a bank in the parking lot, got one. Sefq over here. I mean, all the banks got one in this parking lot. So
Yeah,
for
so
them
you
to
might
come use mine, it's just like pointless. I've got two, two in three
Damn.
months.
Oh my God. Two people have only used it?
Yeah, only two people in the
That's
last like three
fucking
months has been.
crazy.
That guy's pissed. He came he came
What?
down here one day and just took a big chunk of cash out. He's like, "You probably don't need much in there." I was like,
Damn.
"Nah." It's just decoration at this point, brother.
Damn, but I mean, it's a little convenient, you know. It doesn't have to make the customer go get all the way out of your shop, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just. But I mean, then again, I mean, them fees, you feel me?
Yep. And I get like a buck off it or something, so I'm not really pushing hard on it, you know. It's not.
Well, yeah, well, they didn't even came out of your pocket, but damn, I
Yeah,
feel
but I think what I
probably.
make off is gonna pay for the electricity I use to juice it up.
This guy, dude,
Uh,
I'm sure they're like double thinking about giving you that ATM now. They're like,
yeah,
fuck,
he was like, man, that was a bad move on our behalf.
that investment.
Yeah, it
Wait,
happens like that.
so then what happens though? Like, did you guys like do it for like extended a year or like
I never signed a contract or nothing. I'm just like, I ain't seen a check yet either, though. So you know what I'm saying? He owes me
Okay.
like $2. But it's all good. It's all good. He spent
Yeah.
that driving down here to get his money back.
Damn, all that gas wasted. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Chicago's like a 2 hour, 2.5 hour drive from here.
Damn, that shit.
Uh,
We should have hooked them up with some blunts at least.
yeah, hey man, you want a little smoke for the road?
Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Damn, that's crazy. That's a crazy story, man.
yeah. I'm like, it is what it is, man. People use it eventually, but
Yeah,
now when you
they'll
got
get.
like seven of them sit, like you can see seven of them from standing right here, you know.
Nah, yeah, 'cause that's pointless.
Mm-mm.
They're probably like fuck another one, huh? The
It's
customers themselves.
probably like 2 out of 10 or something like that. Probably does that to them, huh? I
Ah,
don't know.
so, so I see that, like you just mentioned right now, you're in you're in your smoke shop. So for how long have you've been running your smoke shop?
So the smoke shop we've had for we have a very small selection. This is about 10% of my shop is vape, but the
Hmm.
rest is local glass. I got like people do homemade soaps and stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
So we got like a little variety of essential wellness and
Hmm. So,
non-essential wellness.
I'm actually gonna come back to the smoke shop, but just a sidetrack because you say you guys are from Peoria, right?
Yep.
Do you guys by any chance carry peels?
Heels?
Yeah.
Uh-uh. What's that?
So peels is it's like a hemp wrap, but it's all natural fruit. And I actually the creator of him, he's actually from Peoria too. And
Oh, that's
he
wild.
he came in the pod too, yeah, and I've done reviews for him and all. But yeah, he started making these his own like, you know, natural fruit, you know, roll like blunt, I guess.
Oh,
But
right on.
but yeah, hold on. I have to like probably show you right now. Hold on.
I've got
Um,
another guy in here, Spliff Society. He's got some rose gum,
I
things like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. I also know Split Society too. He actually has they actually both actually had popped on the pod before. But let me show you what I'm talking about. It's
I've done
more.
some local events where Spliff Society's been at. That's how I met them
Oh,
a
okay,
while back,
okay.
a couple years ago.
Okay. I'll probably have to hit up my guy from POS and see maybe if he'll probably go to your shop and you guys probably see if you fuck around with his product or not.
Yeah,
But let me see the oh, too
I
high.
support local, you know.
Yeah.
I support local and US as much as I
So
can.
so this is the his website. Um,
Fruit peels.
yeah, and then like this is like his strawberry peel right here. Um, uh, it would be nice if he had like how it looks, but it pretty much is like that. Like he
Okay.
has raspberry, blackberry, like stuff like that. Um, but yeah, um, so it's kind of like interesting now because you own a smoke shop, so like I guess for like one to get into that business, like how does one get into one? Like it get their own smoke
Um,
shop and stuff like that? Because I know it's
I've
way
kind of
different. and like the whole like allegations, laws, everything's way
Yeah, you gotta
different.
make sure you got the proper licensing. You gotta start up, get a tax ID number, incorporate yourself or your company.
Hmm.
I started off just wanting to sell my products over there. That's
Okay.
kind of what I started off doing. And then since I do all these other big shows, people are like, "Hey man, can you get me some of them vapes while you're out there?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, I get a good rate." So I
Hmm.
play around when I go out there. I act like I'm a bigger dog than what I am. Sometimes they see through it, sometimes they don't. So I get a good deal at times. They
Okay.
think I'm a big wholesaler,
Uh-huh.
or a distributor. So I
Hey,
tell them
so
I distribute my products. And then they think all of a sudden in their head, "Oh, he's a distributor. Let's give him
yeah.
distributor pricing." So it's a little cheaper than wholesale. And I come out here and throw my stuff in the shop, and it's way cheaper than all my competitors because I get a better deal. People
Gotcha.
like that.
So you're like the main shop then.
Yeah, now everybody in the
The
area is starting to hate me. It has those guys.
ah.
So I'm that guy.
Oh, hey man, you gotta hate the game. You can't hate the player. You gotta hate the game, man.
That's right, man. You gotta take care of people, man. They'll take care of you.
Yeah. So then like I guess like how you said like you just wanted to just have a spot for your own product, but like
Yeah.
just by like already wanting to sell your product, is that kind of the same similarities of how to start opening one or like
Yeah, you gotta find a product that you're probably passionate about. Otherwise, you'll just be bored. You're stuck in a big box here by yourself, and it could go or not, make or break
gosh.
you.
So like I guess like how's your typical day in on the smoke shop?
Usually I'm just hanging out here, and once in a while I get people come through the door, and they'll be looking for some type of pain relief product,
Mhm.
or hey man, I just need some sleep. What can I do? So I'll start recommending different products. I'll ask them a little bit about their life or something like that, that pertains to it, and kind of guide them in that direction.
Gotcha.
Some people just need a little CBN drops or something like that just to get them sleeping through the night. They don't want to get high; they just want something to sleep with.
Hmm.
And then other people's like, man, it's what you got. Get me out there toward Mars or something. I'm like, right over here then.
So then like so what made you want to get into all this then?
Um, Once people started getting relief from our products, we started developing other products to help out with certain things. Like the pet drops, we had a need for that. Um, Not a lot of people were doing it back then. Now everybody's got a little pet treat for you.
Hmm.
Um, But once I started helping some people and they were coming through and like, give me all their feedback, like, wow, this is insane. It worked. Like it worked in minutes or this and that. I'm like, that's cool. And they start referring their families to me and things like that. That's a good feeling. So we started giving back to the community. We do a thing called the token float. We raise money for MS Society here local. We just go down the Mackinac River. We all smoke out, have a good time. I charge everybody $25 for a shirt, and the proceeds goes to MS. So we kind of give back a little bit. Then I open up this retail side. A lot of shops in the area won't carry local stuff. It's just all imported stuff. And it's so cheap. It's worthless. It's gas station CBDs and gas station stuff. Not
Hmm.
all stuff at the gas station's horrible, but 80% of it probably is.
I honestly have never tried anything from the gas station.
Yeah, the only thing you want
Unless
to get from the gas station is soda and
uh,
gas.
you're right, and the munchies, but
Right, right.
the shit, the
Bag of
dude,
chips or some candy or something.
right. I ain't gonna lie though. The only one time I did get something from the gas station was when the plug used to be outside the gas station. That
Oh,
that
there you
that would
go.
be the only
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're still getting that
But
blunt wrap from in there, right?
right, yeah, I gotta go in there, I handshake them through the window and then walk in through the fucking inside, grab my
Yep.
drink and get my blunt pack and let's go.
Yeah, this kind of gives me something to do when I'm not manufacturing products for other shops.
Mhm.
Then I'm just running this, doing my thing, talking to people, having a good time.
Not bad. And like I see right now, you smoking your shop there.
Usually not out in the front until after hours, in the
Okay.
morning or after hours, and then rest of the time it's all in the back.
Oh, okay. Did you smoke inside though, or no? Not really.
Yeah, yeah, I do. Sometimes people can smell it. I treat it like
No.
a mullet, man. It's all business in the front and party in the back.
Oh, definitely, man. I gotta pop out over there then. But I guess like take us back then, Claire, like from like before Drizzle Dab, like I know you mentioned you've been smoking cannabis for quite a while, my guy. So like take us through those moments, man.
Oh yeah, so 94, that was my senior year. I didn't fuck with it much. I tried it when I was 14. It didn't do nothing for me. You know, that first time sometimes it don't do nothing for you. I'm like, fuck you guys smoking this for, man? Just get some beer. So, you know, I
This
always
guy
just
talking
want
about
some
beer.
beer or something, you know, and then I was 18 and I tried it and I was like, let me have another one. I smoked like four or five, just like nugget quality shit, which was unheard of back then. It was all brick weed, you know. I was pounding down. I was like, "Rrr." I was like, oh shit, dude, I'm fucked. I was sweating. I was like, man, what is this? And it was game on after that. You know, I enjoyed that.
Gotcha. And then just throughout your whole life, pretty much you just been.
Just smoking and
Oh.
smoking. And then when Illinois went medical, I applied for it the year before,
Hmm.
and they gave me an award letter in January saying, "Hey, congratulations, you're part of the program." And then 10 months later, they released cards to us. So I was in the first batch of 600. And honestly, I just wanted a reason to carry my smoke around, not be fucked with, you know?
Gotcha. Just to kind of be on the safe side, like gotta
Yeah,
kind of just watch your back, like make sure nobody
just a
like
little extra insurance policy in my pocket, you know?
yeah, because you ain't trying to get go to the police
And there was
department
about a
over some weed. You feel me?
yep. I just don't want to be messed with, man. I just want to do my thing. But I started making lotions around then too,
Uh-huh.
and that's when the company started taking off a little bit. I was due to my ailments, it was taking me out of what I used to do. I used to do a lot of stuff for insurance companies. And then I also used to install satellites, Dish Network, DirecTV, specialize in foreign satellites and things like that.
Hmm.
But you know, with the ailments, it took me out of the game. One day I was driving from like Kankakee back to Peoria, which is like a 3 hour drive, and it's just
Damn.
cornfields and soybean fields all the way. It's boring. And I was just getting into dabs for the first time.
Hmm.
So I got full rig, right? I got this full rig in my car with me.
Like
I'm
the
lucky I didn't
glass
burn the car
one.
down. And a big old torch from Menards,
Oh no,
you
like the blue ones,
know,
right? Those big blue
with a
ones.
green tank and all that. I was like,
Yes.
you know, I was like, so I'm trying to drive with my knee. I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to take this dab hit. And I wrote down a bunch of names for my company. I had like 30 names written out. But this particular day was the middle of summer. And I was driving with my knee. I was trying to torch this damn thing, looking like a maniac going down the highway. Took this. I was like, I'm gonna drizzle this dab. Boop. I was like, there we go. That's another name. And I ran by a few buddies, and everybody seemed to like that one. So that's how Drizzle Dab came about.
I kind of like how the dab is in the name, but there's no dabs.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been yeah, it throws some people off. They think I'm a dispensary. They come in, they're pissed off sometimes.
Fuck. You're giving them blue balls, man.
Yeah. But we do some of our products are a mixture. We do a lot of CBD, CBG, CBN. We work with THCA. We do stuff with D9, D8, and THCO. We don't do anything with Delta 10 or any of those.
Yeah, that's actually another thing. Actually, I wanted to get into because you guys, are messing with like playing around with all these different cannabinoids. Um, so like, tell us a little bit more about like Delta O.
The THCO
Oh
is
yeah,
real
yeah, the
similar
THC.
to a 9, but it has a small acetate chain attached to it. So if you look at the molecules, everything's exactly the same except for one little spike right here, you know, on that thing. So Delta 9, we can use that as long as it's hemp derived, which if you have cannabis and hemp growing next to each other, they're really hard to identify one from the other. Um, and then Delta 8, what it does produce naturally, a lot of it is produced by using CBD. They convert it back into the THC.
And I'm guessing by the time that process it's like less than what it than before, right? Because it had to like dry it out for it to be CBD.
Yeah, so the first cannabinoid implant is your CBG, and then it turns into CBD or THC.
Hmm.
So since they come from the same molecule CBG, it's easier to convert it back into a THC from a CBD.
Oh, okay.
They call it, it's not synthetic, it's more like a semi-synthetic because you manipulated it back into kind of twist it. You didn't start off with chemicals and then make this. It was already a cannabinoid when you started. That
Oh,
makes sense.
I bet. Yeah, no way. Sorry. I think the dads are getting to me. That's why.
They do that sometimes.
Oh my God. I just had some. So I got some shatter right now, and it's been a while since I had some shatter, so it's kicking my ass right now.
What strain you get?
Um, that's a funny thing. So I actually got some from Boston Buds. Have you heard of Boston Buds before?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so they're like it's like a THCA company here in
Okay.
Rockford, Illinois. They also like go to events like pop-ups and stuff. So they recently just gave me some shatter. I kind of messaged them to ask me what the strain it was, but it's very light. Like it tastes very citrusy and like with some lime. You know, like it tastes
Oh, I
like the
like
lime
that, man. I
flavor.
like the citrusy ones. Those are my
Uh,
favorite.
yeah. I'm more like when it comes to like I guess me consuming like different strains. Um, I usually go by like the name of the strain. Um, although I'm more of like a indica, like that's like my favorite strain, but like I'm very open to like I'm as well very open to like hybrids. Not much of my sativas, but like I've smoked a couple sativas recently, so it gave me a different vibe, but I
Yeah,
like
I'm
it,
indica all day too.
It,
I
uh-huh.
might do a little sativa in the afternoon, but that's about it.
Yeah, no, I love being in the couch, just chilling, relaxing, enjoying myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm trying to get the name of the strain. Uh, but yeah, so that's what recently I'm smoking on. What about you, my guy?
I kind of mix it up right now. My flower I'm smoking on is called Crumpets. It's from
Mm-hmm.
Cresco, just because I got a good deal on it.
Gotcha.
I
And
don't usually
then,
fuck with Cresco that much. I like Revolution and I like Rhythm, GTI Rhythm.
oh, okay. You've been hearing about a lot about what's going on with the medical patients and all.
What's that? I
The,
haven't
the,
been.
this been going on a lot with the GTI brands. There's a like a situation going on where they're kind of like limiting like medical patients to one use their like tax deductible for throughout the whole dispensaries, and as well like they're not allowing them to go to different locations, so they're just keeping them hostage to their own brand per se.
Oh, okay. So like
uh,
if they're dispensaries, they're trying to lock them in there.
yeah, and not let them use like their discount or whatever at another dispensary.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. I'm not like really too deep in it. I just kind of been like seeing a little like updates and all, but pretty much that's what's been going on. And I guess
The
they've
last
been.
couple of times I went back to back and just maxed out, for a few weeks and it's got these specials, whatever
Hmm.
the little quarter or half ounce specials were, popcorn style.
Hmm.
Nothing wrong with the popcorn a lot of times. It depends on who you get it from.
Yeah, but but yeah, I mean, what dispensary is near you guys though?
We got one called New Era. They've
Okay,
got probably three across the state. One in Champaign, Chicago, and East Peoria and Pekin. And then the other one's called Trinity. They have two spots here, and then I think they have three in Missouri they just opened up.
okay.
Um,
Um.
and I mess with those two the most and about exclusively because they sponsor a lot of my stuff.
Oh,
So,
really? Okay, so
and then
your product could be found in those dispensaries then?
no, Illinois dispensaries, I don't have anything in Illinois dispensaries. So dispensaries I'm in are in like Alaska, Wyoming, Oklahoma, states like that, Florida.
Oh, okay. How about Michigan?
None in Michigan, but we're going to do the Nican show in Grand Rapids coming up in September.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and shoot for some places up there, hopefully.
Nice. Yeah, yeah, Michigan. You should
Michigan's a little more
hopefully.
lax on the laws than Illinois. Illinois is
Yeah.
just ridiculous to get your products on a shelf.
Like, how is it difficult though? Like,
Um, I haven't quite figured out. I think I have to apply for some kind of I don't really know. Someone was trying to tell me, explain it to me one day at
mhm,
the NECAN event, and I couldn't figure it out. Every state's a little different. Like Virginia, they want me to test every single label, which I have 300 UPCs. So that'd be a $1,000 a pop, I believe, or something like that. Something crazy.
mhm.
So it cost me like 30 or $40,000 just to register my products there to sell them there.
Oh
I'm
shit.
like, I ain't got that kind of cheddar, guys. You know?
Yeah,
If
not yet, but
I had
damn.
that, I'd go for my craft license, or something.
Yeah. So then so like I guess like with Illinois then is it just like a lot of loopholes you think it is that
It's
kind
a
of
lot of
just
paperwork, a lot of trouble to get into it. Yeah.
and then like I guess compared to some states like what has been like the easiest I guess or like yeah the easiest state that you put your product that you have put your product
Oklahoma and Wyoming probably are the easiest.
and like in what how in like yeah in how like what way
So I meet those guys at like Champs Trade Show doing business to business, or
oh
like I
okay
would at NECAN.
uh-huh
So I just meet them and I just ship to their shops. They
oh
put the
okay
order in, I ship it to them.
gotcha
So I've never actually been in their physical shop,
Mhm.
but I ship it out to them. And then here in Illinois, I have several shops around the state that carry my product. I like smoke shops, head shops. I have a couple of chiropractors and a salon or two, things like that.
Gotcha. So then, so like I guess for like the out of states, dispensaries or in shops, like, do you guys also like give them like a display of how they should look or?
No, I'll let them do their own thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha,
Let them figure it out.
gotcha.
The
So it's
display game's a whole nother thing. I tried working with displays see, I got little displays like this for my lip balms
mm-hmm.
on a little swivel. That looks nice. But this guy was inconsistent with getting these displays to me with them not being all busted up. And he cost me some business, so I don't want to mess with it anymore. And you know what I mean? Displays can be kind of wild.
Damn. Okay.
And I ordered some out of a place out of Chicago. They didn't come to spec, so the stuff didn't fit in right. So now I got 30 of those sitting in the back. I don't know what to do with.
Damn. So then, what about in Chicago though? Like in the Chicago area, where can we find Drizzle Dab?
There's a shop in uh North Aurora, called used to be Uncle Stu's. Now they're called Wild Leaf Tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they have one in Oswego that's opened up. They primarily carry our lotions only. So a lot of shops will carry one product or a couple product lines. Everybody's different.
And that's just because of like their interests, or just because of like the laws and stuff here in Illinois.
No, that's just because of that's what
Yeah,
they
they're
move.
doing. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
that's all they
So,
want to mess with. Or they found other people they get a little cheaper or whatever. So they just want a particular product they can't replace.
so what would be like your top selling product right now?
Um, they got little pump bottles. These are our pump lotions.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a body butter. This is our body butter.
Okay.
We use essential oils and terpenes. Those are our top ones, and then also the pet drops. That's our top products right there. Everybody loves their doggy, so that's our number two product. And
Yeah.
it's good for arthritis, pain, anxiety, um, and that post-traumatic syndrome when they go through when you leave the house, they start tearing everything up,
mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get some from you, my guy, because my dog he has big anxiety problem, and when it comes to like thunderstorms and stuff, like oh
Hmm.
my god, bro.
This chills them out. THC is toxic to dogs. They have a
Hmm.
higher number of CB1 receptors in their body, the cannabinoid receptors. So if you give them CBD, it's a lot like THC to us. So if you hit them with some CBD, it's like
Hmm.
an edible to them. So it
Gotcha.
chills them out.
And then I remember just because based on the vlog too, you mentioned that you had up to like I think 3,000 milligrams for the pet. Is
Yeah,
that
this one,
correct?
yep, this one is 3,000 milligrams with 150 CBG as well,
Yeah.
just for a little extra.
Yeah, I might
That's
have to
for the
get that.
bigger dogs.
Yeah, and then mind you, I got me a German Shepherd, so yeah, I'm gonna need that one.
And so if you give them too much, it's non-toxic. It's like you having just a little too much. They'll want to take a nap for about 2 or 3 hours.
Mhm.
They'll get up with dry mouth and drink all their water and eat all their food. Better have
No,
some more
okay.
ready. So they got the
Yeah,
munchies.
right, just like us, just like
Yep.
us. That's what's up. And like, what about you, my guy? What is your favorite product though? Like that you got?
So
I know
my
I've asked you this
favorite,
before.
I like the pump lotion that helps me out with my arthritis.
Gotcha.
But this is my other product that I make. It's called Buzzy Bears,
Mm-hmm.
and these have
What is
Delta
it?
9, 8, and O in them, and it's made from local honey. They're little hard bears,
Okay.
and they're infused with orange, cinnamon, and turmeric, so it helps with arthritis a little bit more. But these are my daily drivers. They don't put me down in the couch. I have some edibles at night that either are straight Delta 9, and those
Mm-hmm.
put me down a little bit more, as time goes. So the Buzzy Bears and the lotions are my two favorite products.
Okay, I see. That's what's up. So then, like, what would be like your next idea you have like that you got like that would want to like drop?
Um, I've got 100 of them, man. I've got 100 of them, but some of them aren't ever going to fruit. Some of them I just have them on paper. But we just dropped a new flavor on our coffee. We do gourmet coffee
That's
with
something to
CBD and
you,
CBG
yeah.
in.
That's something interesting you guys do too. You guys do coffee. Man. So how does that process go with the coffee? Like,
So it's great. Everybody loves it. When you take the coffee with CBD in it,
mhm.
it picks you up, but it doesn't give you the jitters with it. Kind of like a mellow up.
Just the right way to start the morning.
That's right. You don't want to start the morning with a heart attack.
No, I know people who want to start with that.
Yeah, here's our coffees right here. We got banana foster, blueberry crumble, and Irish chocolate mousse.
That's your coffees?
Yep. And
Wait, sorry.
it's all roasted and flavored here in Peoria.
So I'm sorry. So you had one that was sorry, that was banana flavored,
Yeah, banana foster.
and then what was the other one? Blueberry.
Blueberry crumble cake,
Uh-huh.
and then
And
the Irish chocolate mousse.
damn, which one's like the most selling one? Damn, they all sound good though.
Banana foster. Banana foster
Really?
is, yeah.
Oh
Blueberry
wow.
crumble is my favorite though.
I would say that one just by the name of it, or even the last one too.
Yeah, the blueberry crumble tastes like blueberry pie. It's awesome. I drink it every morning for like 6 years. But the Irish chocolate mousse, that's our seasonal.
Mhm.
Every half a year to a year, we'll change out that flavor.
Gotcha.
Last time it was Jamaican Me Crazy. That's what I had up there in Nican.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, that's interesting. That's nice. So, I that's the thing. That's cool because I never like never heard of like a coffee that was infused with like cannabinoids. Although do you have any coffee that has Delta 9 in it?
No, because it kind of gets pretty sporadic throughout the bag. You don't want to get a big cup of coffee and be cranked.
Okay.
They're like, oh. So it's
Oh,
kind of hard for dosing that way. Thought
uh-huh.
about we do K cups for our CBD, so I thought about just doing K cups for that. Maybe not so much the bag coffee.
And
Because
then
everybody that
edible.
throws a scoop is a different scoop. Everybody's got a different scoop.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So then I guess so then with the coffee you guys have then like um how does one like how you mentioned with the scoop like
Usually it's typically like 3 tablespoons to a basket. is typical.
Okay.
So 1,500 milligrams. It usually works out to about 30 milligrams a cup of
Okay.
CBD.
Gotcha. And then what would that be? That's pretty much it. Oh, and then the honey, right? You guys got
Yeah,
honey, right?
we do the honey too. The honey comes from Chillicothe, Illinois. We do get it from other places as well, but primarily just north of us, 20 minutes.
Okay.
That's what I make the hard candies out of too.
Nice. Those seem tempting now too, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
the other flavor I have is lemon. So I use real lemon oil. Um, and this product is just cane sugar, it's honey, and it's basically essential oils. There's nothing fake about that.
Mhm.
We do another line called Lit Savers, and they are artificial flavor, corn syrup, hard candies, like you'd have lifesavers.
Okay.
So they're not all natural. Some people
Gotcha.
don't care as long as you get a buzz.
Yeah, yeah, right. I mean, that's pretty
Like
much
any
what we all
gummy,
here
any
for.
candy, it don't matter. It tastes good.
I'm just kind of terrified with like candies though, with the infused candies, just because back then, it tasted more like weed than
Real
candies.
bitter or
Yeah,
yeah, real crappy. Yeah, these are
yeah.
you can't even taste it. You don't even know what's going on.
So like, yeah, so even like just like thinking about it, I was just like, but like, I would still eat one, but like just the mindset of, the
Yeah, yeah.
the
Yeah, until you taste
PTSD.
one, you still think that, right?
Yeah. And then you'd
These
be
candies,
like,
the best way to describe the orange cinnamon turmeric one is like an orange Tootsie and a cinnamon disc had a baby, kind of like that flavor.
okay,
It's like
okay.
an orangey cinnamon.
Where's cinnamon? God, I'm trying to like picture it. Like citrusy but sweet, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Um,
I did that because everybody in the game was making gummies back then, so I want to be different.
with the hard candy.
Yeah, with hard candies, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
pisses some people off because they're bear shaped, so they try to crunch down on them. Then they get pissed off at me, but it says hard candy right on there. I tell them it's hard candy when they buy it, and they still
Uh,
don't. It's just a bear. The bear gets them.
eh. You playing with people's feelings here, man.
You
Come
know?
on. Just like the ATM guy.
That's right.
Shout out to the ATM guy though.
Right, man. I hope he does get some business out of here, though, man. For real.
Yeah.
100%.
Next time we see him, tell him to hear this kind of vibe episode.
If you're watching this, man, I'm really trying to push this, bro.
That's
He's gonna
funny,
come
man.
yank it out tomorrow over this.
Oh my God. I really do hope, man. But yeah, that's kind of crazy though. Like how you said earlier too about the Nikan. That it was just very different people with the security, with the insurance and payroll.
Yeah.
But I was like, holy shit! Like, and then I would talk to them because it just intrigues me, like to know more about them because one, knowing what they're doing that's not, really plant related, like working with the plant physically. It's
Yeah.
more like behind the scenes, and it's like I guess for some people it's kind of like it might be boring, but for me it's not like because it's a lot goes on behind the scenes than just picking up weed at a dispensary. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of steps, a lot of things you don't see. That's all in the process. Yeah. The one was a web designer out there. That was kind of weird. I walked across one lady. She had these little empty vapes. She was asking me about my production and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, ask me where I was from. I said, from Pure. She goes, let's go back right now. We'll go back to your shop right now. I want to see. I said, no, it's like 3 hours from here. Let's go. That's okay. We can go. I said, no, we can't. I'm staying up here. What are you talking about? Trying to do a 6 hour round trip so you can see my plant. I was like, oh, she was pushy, dude. She was so pushy. And
was
then
she
she
a
came up
vendor?
later. Yeah, she was one of the vendors there,
Oh
right
my
on that one
God.
wall. I was like, good golly, man.
She came multiple times to you guys?
Yeah, she kept coming back to my, you ready? You want to go to your place now? I'm telling you, it's 3 hours away. It doesn't matter. I'm like, yeah, it does. I'm staying like a block away. I ain't trying to drive. That's why I got the hotel room. Kind of pointless. I just sleep in my house if that was the case.
Right. Get away from me. Security.
Help!
Help me.
Put it back in her 10 by 10 and just rope it off, man. Keep her in there.
Be like, right now.
Just about, man. I got that whistle out, bro.
Oh yeah,
You have my
no.
hand on it.
You're about to throw your own product at her face.
Man, get back.
Right.
Break out that new product, the CBD pepper spray
Uh, you for
with
real got one?
THCA crystals.
Oh no.
Uh,
Fuck off, lady.
sometimes it gets bad, man. At these shows, they get bad with it sometimes, but it's
Ah,
fun.
what other shit have you gone through, man? Like,
Oh, dude. The champs trade shows are the worst about that stuff. If there's some people see you over there, doing some business,
hmm
them and the people just come on over and just gather around the front of your place and just block people to walk around you toward their
What?
stuff.
What for
You gotta try
real?
to you kind of bust them up a little bit. I
Get the
take a
fuck.
bunch of my flyers. I start, hey, check out our products, guys. I start grabbing products and hand pushing into the hands. Then
Uh-huh.
they disperse. But you get into some weird stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, that's why the vibe at DCAN was like way different than the champs. It wasn't
Cause
so cutthroaty type of action. It's like, man, just get along, everybody.
right,
There's
that's
plenty of
bogus.
people. You don't have to run right up on them.
That's fucking bogus, though.
There was one guy at DCAN that was doing that. I was talking to people, and he'd come running over there, and he'd get them, pull them, like, check this out, come over here. I'm like, that was my people, dude. What are you doing?
I think I know who you're talking about. Was it some individually guy, like one by himself, or he
He
had
had another guy,
somebody?
but usually it was just him in there.
He had glasses.
Yeah, the tens units or whatever,
I,
zapping people up with a
I
little
don't
crank up thing.
I don't know if it's that guy, but no, I think we're talking about a different guy.
Yeah,
But damn, that's kind of petty though.
this
Like
guy's
that's
always
just
wanted
like,
to put this massage unit on everybody and juice it up like a tens unit.
oh really? He was doing that?
Yeah, and they're like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
no.
oh, okay, yeah. Come over here, I'll show you something else with the same. And they're like, and I'm like, don't kill him, man. You gotta bring him back in one piece, brother. Man, they're making their way over
Come,
there. Just wait.
come back. You're like, come back. I'm not done talking.
I'm like, I just want to go home now. I think you burnt me, Larry.
Hey, very Larry, this guy. Fuck, man. No, thankfully I haven't gotten no weird encounters, but that's crazy though. Especially like over there in Champs. The thing is like because it's just because knowing there's like nicotine brands in vaping, like just because myself, I'm not really into that, so
Yeah,
it's like I wouldn't even want to bother like knowing about their brands because like I'm not a guy who's into nicotine. I'm a dude that's into cannabis, like THC. That's it,
Uh,
man.
so this year they brought in some psilocybin people, different type of mushroom, Amanita muscaria, whatever, and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
But then they also brought in adult novelties, and they expanded it this last trade show. So it's
What do you
like
mean? I'm sorry, but what do you mean by adult
adult
novelties?
toys.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Really? They gotta like mix that with weed
see,
now?
that's why I started going knee cank. So I was like, this is getting too weird for me out here, guys. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm like, it's bringing a little bit a different clientele, little grimier type person. You know what I'm saying? Just
Why?
kind of,
But why though? That's I don't know.
yeah.
That's an odd combination, you know?
So you got nicotine kratom, cannabis, glass, uh, mushroom. It's just a whole bunch of crap now. It's changed a lot.
So it was like before, I guess, doing all that changing, was it like just strictly what was it strictly then?
It used to be just like the cannabinoids and nicotine and some kratom.
Oh,
And
okay.
then over the last few years, it finally started changing over into mushroom, and then they started picking up adult toys. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to stand there and look at that shit for 4 days. in my booth, you know?
It's right across from yours.
Right. I'm like,
You'd see
what is
just a
this?
fucking dildo and shit.
Yeah. Oh man. He has some glass blowers over there and they're looking over there too, like, man, this is different.
They're about to start glass glowing dicks
One
and
of these
shit.
things don't match the others, you know? It's like, man.
Wow, that's fucking damn. That's interesting, man. I wonder, and now I gotta see if cannabis should pop out of up in champs, man.
And then they're walking around with they kept handing out everybody kept handing out these sexual stimulant things, like called like boner bears and shit like that. I'm like, here, try put this. It's a strip you put under your tongue. I'm like, I don't need it, dude. I'll save it for later. I honestly don't need it, bro. And then they walked by again. I was like, hey man, my guy over here ate 5 of those. Is he gonna be okay? What? You're supposed to eat one. I'm like, he ate 5 of them, dude. I don't know if he's doing all right.
You
Just
know
kept
what they?
messing with them and stuff, but you gotta have some fun, you know?
I bet they took that shit serious.
Yeah, oh, he stopped. He was like, oh shit, your guy's gonna have a heart attack. That's why he looked, you know? I was like, we're just messing with you, man. He didn't take all those. We'll
Fucking
hand them
Clair, man.
out.
Okay, fucking Clair, man. You play too much, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
But you're out there for a few days. You gotta have some fun with these people.
Yeah, right. Make the best out of it, man. I know. I think there's like one recently going on out in Las Vegas, or had they just finished or whatever. I
It's this
think.
week, I think, or was it what's today? They just had it, or they're having it right now, I think.
Yeah, I think it's about to finish. I believe. I'm not too sure, but I just
I
know
a
it
few of
was
my people
happening.
I follow, I just seen them putting their clips out today out there and stuff. So it might be today,
Oh,
this week or
okay.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so I know that that's going on out there.
We learned not to go out to the summer one. It's hot as shit out there for one.
Oh,
It's
in Las Vegas?
yeah. It's not quite as hot as here because we left one time from the summer show. We got on the monorail, we rode it out, and I got off like, man, it's getting a little warm out, man. It's about what, 90, 94, 95 degrees. And Willie's like, it's 105. What are you talking about? I'm like,
Damn.
man, this feels like 94 back where I'm from, to be honest. They
It's
ain't got
because
that humidity out there, you know.
yeah, right. It's
It's
dry
not
air,
heat.
right? Out there,
Yeah, it's
it's
just
dry
hot
air.
air.
Yeah. Down in Texas too, it's just dry air too. So
Yeah.
that's
When
what's
you get
nice
out
out.
that way, it's like, man, this ain't even nothing. You need to come out there and swim through that shit for a day, man, you know? Cut that air with a knife.
We're here. It's a fucking sauna out here, man, with the
Yep.
fucking humidity.
Extra steam.
Right?
It's all that
Yeah.
corn and beans, man.
Fucking the cornfields, man. We gotta get used to it. We gotta be useful with them, man. Especially
That's
growing and
right.
shit.
I just smelled the corn pollen today, so I know it's summertime out there.
Ah, yeah, it's about it. Yeah, I can't believe it's already summer, man. Fucking mid-year for more, a little over the mid-year, you know.
Yeah. You're up there in Rockford, you said?
Nah, I'm actually in Chicago.
Chicago? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, I pretty much I'm all kind of we go all over the Chicagoland area.
Right on.
The farthest we gone to has been to Nican with Schaumburg. Oh no, lies. Actually, it was a little Bean Farm Market. I'm not sure if you heard of him before.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
I heard of that. Some of
Yeah.
my people just went up. Is it up in Dixon or was it
No, fuck, it's not Crystal. What did I say? Crystal, Crystal Lake. Where the fuck was it? Hold on. He had a cannabis barbecue event. Fuck. And I actually went and vlogged that event too. Give me one
yeah,
second.
some people I know went up to that here. Was that a couple weeks ago?
It was literally the end of June, the last week of June. Carol Stream, there you go. Up
Carol
in Carol
Stream?
Stream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So that's been the farthest that we gone so far. Um, so so yeah, man. So we're always kind of down to do some content, all over around. We kind of I go to Michigan yeah, sometimes once in a while, so I've actually done some content out there. But that's pretty much it, man. We kind
You
of
doing that
wanna
knee can up in September up there?
No, I don't think so. Hopefully I get invited again to do for the next one. So because we got invited from Smart Cannabis. So yeah, so I want to shout out to them for letting us slide over there to Nikan and letting us record and shit. Um, but yeah, yeah,
Right
we
on.
usually we usually do just like kind of underground events. Um, just cause like personally, I seen just the difference between like market, like hosting an event, like a dispensary hosting an event, or or like just again in market compared to like the underground market. It's just a whole different vibe. And I feel like the underground market is like more like more things to look forward to, like by that I mean like consumption wise. That's pretty much what I mean because um in 420 I actually went to an event that was in the industry, and we although like it was outside, we couldn't smoke outside. We could only vape like our
Oh, okay.
Pendulments.
Yeah.
This is only because I found out, because dude, I was literally about to spark up a joint. That I like, but my friend, my cameraman, he's like, just tell the security if it's cool before you light that up. So he's like literally what made me stop to light that bitch up. So I called the security guard, and the security guard literally told me to ask another security guard because he didn't know the answer to it.
Oh, he knew the
Uh,
answer. He didn't want to say it.
so
He
I
wanted
was
someone else to
like,
do it.
I was like, fuck this. This is
He
not
didn't
gonna
want to be
work.
the bad guy. He wanted Larry to be the bad guy over
Come on, Larry.
there.
Fucking Larry,
Fucking
bro.
Larry, man.
Yeah. But but yeah, so I was like, fuck this. I can't do this no more. So I I I just kind of stopped. So I was like, so I'm like if not iffy, but it's just like it's just some mixed feelings, man. Cause again, with these laws that Illinois has and all, it's just
Yeah.
it's just some bullshit, honestly. And I don't even know if it's gonna get to where everybody wants to be at, because everyone has different expectations.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see, man. So yeah, so when you go to Nikan up in Grand Rapids, bro, you're gonna have a good time. I if you go to dispensaries, it's gonna be a whole different vibe compared to here.
I
Um,
went up to one time up in Lansing and it was pretty cool.
oh really? Do you remember which one?
It was called Kind Kind Dispensary. I think they're out of
Okay.
business now because I tried looking them back up
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't find them anymore. I was like, man, they're out. It was like
Damn.
a double stack house. It was like an old ass house I went into.
Mm-hmm.
He had a little vending machine off the one side, bud tender over here, and all kinds of weird shit. Guy upstairs is cutting up grams of wax and shit.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Something that you don't fucking see here, man.
No, no, you don't see that. You can't look at the
No.
bud half the time. You got to buy it sight unseen, brother. Same time, motherfucker.
Uh, Oh my God. No,
Yeah.
but honestly, like, if you have time, we actually did a vlog, for Grand Rapids. I actually went to, what was it? It's two dispensaries actually. So depending on how far you are from those dispensaries, you can check them out if you want. I for sure recommend going to Cloud dispensary in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Just because one, I know a few people out there, so if anything, just let's say Canna Vibe, Chino from Canna Vibe, especially one of the bud tenders. His name is Ephraim. He works there, so he'll probably hook you up. So yeah, man. Most definitely again, check the vlog if you have time.
You said his name was
Um,
Ephraim.
yeah, Ephraim.
Okay.
Again, he'll
I'll
he'll
forget
he
that everybody tomorrow, so no worries.
he appears on the vlog too, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like if you
Right on.
want, like if you have time, whatever, check it out. So you can see how the vibe is, and it's just a great vibe. I mean, I actually love Michigan, man. But
Yeah. I've heard the only thing you really have to worry about is sometimes a lot of it comes from basement grows too. You got to kind of be careful with your buy.
Yeah, for
Some
sure.
places
You
are
always
not.
got to, man.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, man. Other than I guess the Nikan up in Michigan, have you gone to other events in different states?
Just Vegas, Champs in Vegas. Then when Champs rolls back around here to Chicago, I used to do that one. But the last year in Chicago we did, people were just trying to grab shit off the tables, don't want to like put orders in,
Hmm.
just want to grab all the freebies or grab stuff off and go.
So
But
it's just a whole different vibe then.
yeah, so we started getting selective on the cities we did and or places. The one out in Vegas that cost so damn much that I can't afford the other ones, other big ones. So I do a lot
Hmm.
of small events around the area too. Just get little 10 by 10s at the local Canna Fest and things like that.
Have you did you do the Keefe Canna Fest? Have you
The one here in Peoria I did. The one down in Southern Illinois I did not.
Oh, okay. Was
That's
that like
like
what was that the first one or the most recent one?
that was the most recent. That was their second or third one, I think.
Gotcha.
The first one they did was in Peoria, and I did that one because it's like my backyard.
Hmm.
So I got to do my
There's
backyard events.
there's actually another I guess I can say a big event going down in Peoria too. It's the popcorn one by Enliven.
And living, yeah, my friends do the popcorn. I know the people do the popcorn for them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they pop the popcorn and flavor it, then they send it to them to infuse it.
Oh, okay.
They
So
actually
they
pop the popcorn in Peoria. Yeah.
oh, okay. Nice.
I thought about that. I didn't know it was gonna be a
Uh-huh.
big event though.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a big event actually, because Illinois news joint kind of was, promoting it and stuff
Yeah, I
like
did see
that.
it there, and they said something too. The popcorn people said something about having that event coming on for them through 11. I was
Hmm.
like, how big could that really be? I don't know. I haven't really seen it blow up on too much social media. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go to the like the Facebook and other things and look and see how many people are registered to go and see how much traction they're actually getting because Facebook suppresses so much shit. They do the same thing to me with my token float. I couldn't get any traction this year with it. I post a winning ticket. Sometimes that gets more traction than the post of token float,
Hmm.
which everybody looks forward to every year. We raise money for MS and we just float down the river and get high, have a good time. Tons of pre-rolls, tons of edibles.
Damn, when does that happen?
June 29th we did it this year, so we'll probably do around the same time next year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we have a place that rents kayaks and canoes too to people if they don't have them.
Oh shit, that's what's
And then
up.
some people go down in tubes, and that takes
Uh,
forever. But I mean, do what you can, with what you got.
yeah, shit. I'll be down just to get high. Shit.
Just float on the water, just
Hey, yeah, just chilling, man. I ain't gotta do
yeah.
no extra shit. Just vibing. Hell yeah. Um, no, but that seems fucking cool though. Just being out there by the water and shit. Probably have a cookout.
Here's the shirt we did this year.
Oh, that's a nice shirt.
And
Talking
then
float, boats and hoes,
all the yeah, boats and hoes.
boats and hoes.
Here's all my sponsors this year.
Ah, that's what's up.
So yeah,
That's
I got 15 different color shirts, and they're all just sitting here on the table right now because I sell the other ones for $10 to people that just want a shirt. Couldn't make the event.
damn. That's what's up. So
I
then,
recop
like,
a little of the money back from it because I bought all those damn shirts, man.
so then, like, again. So for how long you been doing this token float? Then
This was the fifth annual. The
gotcha.
first two was just us fucking around. It came about in COVID when everybody's locked down, just bored out of our minds and shit, and everybody's got
Mhm.
to wear a mask, don't come near each other.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
it's just crazy times. I don't want to live it again, man.
Oh my
But
God, I can't believe, dude. I feel like that
everybody's
shit was
going
yesterday
stir
though.
crazy. And into the spring, it started to warm up, and nobody's outside, and all
Mhm.
that. And then someone in one of my groups was like, "Hey, let's go float down the river." And someone's like, "Hell yeah, I'll bring a bunch of pre-rolls." And I was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, this is going cool. Everybody's got a good idea here." And
Yeah.
then someone started calling it the dope float. And then I said, "Oh yeah, dope float sponsored by Drizzle Dab." And I punched that out there just for shits and giggles, and they're like, "Hell yeah!" So then I had to make shirts for everybody, And after the second year, MS approached me and asked me if I'd help them with a float of theirs, if I can help them make one. I'm like, I said, honestly, I do so much shit. I got so many irons in the fire. Why don't we just throw it all on mine? I'll just raise money for you guys instead, and it just took off. And they're
Mhm.
like, yeah, we went from 75 people to getting about 150 to 300 people a year
Oh
going down the
shit.
river, just having a good time.
And MS again stands for.
Multiple sclerosis.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what's up, man.
I have fibromyalgia, so a lot of my chronic pain groups are consistent of fibromyalgia and MS patients. And there's not real a lot of support for fibro, so I
Uh-huh.
figure I'll just direct it toward MS, help those guys.
Kind of like in make it generalizing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But it still falls under that then.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So
what's
I
up,
raise
man.
money for those guys. The Central Illinois MS Society gets that check, and then I think they forward some of it onto the national level, and then keep
Mm-hmm.
some of it here local.
Nice.
So.
That's what's up. Keep that shit up, man. That's what's up. I mean, that's
And everybody's like, "Oh, what do you get out of it?" I'm like, "I have to pay a big bill for all these shirts and printing. That's for one."
help
I
me
said,
out
"But
with the
two,
shirts.
I said, but don't feel bad for me because you guys are advertising my name out there, and
Uh,
then I also get a tax break, so I claim it on my
nice.
taxes."
So you got I see you got the neon, the orange, and then you had the purple one.
Yep.
You still got more?
Oh, dude, yeah, we got cherry cola looking one.
That's, uh-huh.
Yeah. We got some other designs.
Yeah, I really fuck with it though.
Man, there's a lot. I got a lot. I got this cotton candy one. A lot of girls like this one here. It's all pink, purple, light
Yeah,
blue. Yeah,
nice.
I got 14 different patterns I got for people because I said this year we're just getting one pattern, maybe two. And as I sit there, my ADHD takes over. I'm like, yeah, that one looks good. Throw that in the cart. Yeah, throw that one.
Yeah, once you get creative, man.
Yeah, these guys dye them down in Florida, and then I have them printed local as a screen printer.
Oh, okay, nice, man. That's what's up, man. Oh, it was definitely. I think Canada I gotta pop out for the next year for over there, man.
Yeah, dude. And it's about a 2.5 hour drive from you, so it's not too bad.
Not bad. Or
Nah.
fucking just get a hotel if anything. Too high, get a hotel.
Yep. Some
Yeah,
people do
no.
that.
Actually, actually wanted to go to the popcorn event. That's why I mentioned it. But actually, there's actually another event going down here in Chicago, and then well, there's two things going down in Chicago. So one is called Best in Grass. So I I heard that it was more like kind of like the High Times Cannabis Cup.
Okay. So you just judging people's grow?
Yeah. So pretty much again that I think that's something new that they're gonna start doing. So so yeah, so pretty much doing that, and then might think of going to that event up in Chicago by Moon Rock Matt. Um so yeah, so who knows?
Yeah. A lot of choices.
Yeah, man. But I actually wanted to actually talk about something here in the pod, man. One thing is are you like where do you stand when it comes to like the politics, man? Because I know I don't know why, but it's always got to be like a big touchy subject.
Oh, people's always getting heated, dude. And
I just
it's your team versus my team shit all the time.
I just don't understand why, man. I just really want to
Uh-uh.
just hear everybody's point of view. Honestly, that's honestly what it
Um,
is. I don't, but like you said, everyone, just gets really
I'm gonna tell
rowdy.
you, this year I'm voting with my wallet for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I think everybody in America should, man.
Do I want four more of what I got or four of what was before? And I'm thinking, man,
I'm thinking about those gas prices, man.
oh, dude, yeah, that's for beginners.
Uh,
Yeah, I think everybody's on the same page with that, except for, there's a few numbnuts out there. They're just fed whatever information you get fed. You sit there and watch news, and you could have watched the debate, you could have watched whatever last night. You get up and watch the news, it's all chopped up the way they want to be presented to you,
mhm.
and that's what's horrible. Some of us are
Yeah,
getting fed different things than others.
yeah, for sure. But
It depends on what
it
channel you're watching. It really does.
because everyone's bought, man.
It is. It don't matter what side you're on, they're going to chop it up to fit your narrative for your audience, and that's the way it works.
Now
That's what
that
gets the
you,
numbers.
but my question is like, have you ever like how you mentioned like just like based on the channel, like have you ever just like kind of watched one channel for a little bit and then change it to a different channel? Like, do you see a major
Yeah.
difference on what they
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, it's horrible. I started yelling at the TV the other day. I was like, "You motherfuckers, dude!" Because I was like, I sat there and watched something, and by the time I got up the next day, even on the same damn channel, it was so chopped up and played out. I'm like, "What? I watched that last night, right? I watched that. You can go back to your records and see I watched that. You gonna chop it up and
Larry!
spin it like this?"
Larry! Fuck. That's crazy though, but like,
it, it
because
it gets pretty bad if you sit there and actually watch it. If you actually
uh-huh.
sit there and watch, if you I don't try to catch all of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I like the important ones, like the debate. I'll watch when they do their conventions. I'll watch maybe the last one or two of the conventions.
Mhm.
But then the next day you watch that news and they got it so chopped up the way they want it. It's bad.
Like I so one thing is I'm not really into it, but it's just I just like to know, I guess just to know what's really going on. I'm
Yeah.
just like an open-minded guy, but like I was watching the debate um when it was Biden and Trump and I
Oh
was
man.
I was I was like, are we really watching two grown ass men arguing? Like, come on.
Yeah, arguing over golf and shit. I was like, it was crazy. We have important things to do here, and it's not getting done right now. So that's right. That's all I know.
But it's just wild to me, man. That it's like,
Yeah.
come on, like it's really going down like that.
And then it's all day people saying stuff about your guy, and you gotta
Mm,
try to, no, that's not true. No, it is. This is where I seen it. And then five other people got five other versions of what they've seen. They're trying to post it all too at the same time. Like,
mm.
man, guys, just quit fighting. Just think
So,
back to where your wallet was.
oh my God. Dude, our wallets have been hurting for a long time,
Oh,
man. These 4 years
man.
have been dragging ass.
I had to sell my wallet to pay bills, man.
Dude, I had to be stashing that wallet under my bed. No, but like
Uh,
it was when I got when I was reading the news that Biden dropped out of the election, I was very like, holy shit, he actually did it.
yeah, I wonder what the price tag was on that.
I wonder why he did, man. I wonder what made him come
I
down.
would be real interested to see the bank accounts a week after he dropped out. Who got paid?
You think so?
Oh yeah.
He,
He was wanting to fight, remember? He didn't want to drop out. Only God was going to take him out, he said.
yeah.
And then all of a
But
sudden over the weekend he just disappeared, so everybody thought that he was already waxed, and
well, I mean, you heard that he got COVID and then again he just kind of
yeah,
stopped
then everybody was
and
like, "Oh, it's weekend at Bernie's."
yeah, yep. That's his last few days.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I mean, not to be hate on the guy. I mean, I'm not saying I'm anti Joey, but I mean,
Mhm.
like, he's just old, man. Like, I mean, again,
Yeah.
from falling up the stairs to your plane to like kind of frozen, like in your speeches,
And he's saying,
and
"Oh, that's just a stutter." I'm like, "No, dude, I've got friends that stutter, bro, and it's
yeah,
nothing like that."
I stutter and I'm not like that.
There's
um,
nothing like that.
right. And then again, going back to that debate, I'm not sure if you
He's
see.
locked up. He's like, looking like someone's rebooting him.
I'm not sure. Again, I'm sure you've seen it, but like, the way that he was like angled, like he wasn't looking at the camera. You seen that? Like, have you noticed? Did you notice that?
Yeah, at
Like,
that debate.
yeah, like he was not facing the
You see how
camera.
hard they had him jacked up? That was straight Botox in his head. You see how he couldn't even move his eyebrows. They were locked in like the Joker from 1950s. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he just tore back, dude. I was like, oh shit. And then that
Uh.
one, and then he was like, he started rambling on. And then they asked Trump about it. He turned to him, he goes, I don't know what he said. I don't think he knew what he said. I was like, oh no, it, that's
No,
bad.
that is bad, dude. And then he kept saying that he wasn't finished, and then they cut him off.
Yeah, they cut him off mid-sentence. He was just blabbing on. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and help you out right here.
Dude, yeah, yeah. It was just horrible, man. And it's just
And they
sad
act
of
like we can't
us.
see this stuff right in front of our eyes. I'm like, dude, you know I watched that though.
No, and it's like how
You
the
know
people
other
are
countries
just
see that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But the thing is like how people just don't see what's happening in front of our eyes. Like they like I guess everyone's very just so like focused on like on I guess on irrelevant shit really, you feel me?
Yeah, yeah. They
Like
catch
when
one little nice grip onto it. That's the reason.
yeah,
He doesn't like purple. That's it. That's it.
but I don't know.
It's like,
And
man, you gotta be thinking about your wallet, about our safety and whatnot, you know?
yeah.
You see where the
Yeah.
crime rate was back then to here. It's just there's a lot of things you can weigh.
Hmm. No, most definitely. And
I mean,
then
I'd be even apt for other candidates all just flush them all out, just get rid of the whole motherfucker, start over. I'd be good for that because that corruption runs deep. You know that being
oh
from Chicago.
yeah, bro. Yeah, most definitely. So
Chicago
sketchy.
decides our whole state, bro. You ever seen
That's
it? You ever
no,
seen the
not
maps after the voting's done?
no.
The whole state last time was red and Cook County was blue. And that's what decided it because of the population.
Are you serious?
Yep. Every time.
Wow,
It's Cook County that decides everything for us
that's
because that's
crazy.
the highest density of population in our state.
Yeah, of course. The city and everything. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Makes
just out of
sense.
curiosity or whatever, just look it up sometime and
Yeah,
check
I
it out.
will.
Yeah.
Most definitely
You'd
this
be like,
time around.
what the fuck?
Let
It's wild.
me-
It's bought and
No,
paid for ever since
right.
Capone.
That's crazy, man. They and that's crazy because they say that he used to, Chicago was
Oh yeah, they
run by
ran
the
him out of
mob and stuff,
Chicago into
man.
Cicero. And they ran Cicero forever.
That's great. I wonder they still do.
They still do.
You
He's
think
run
so?
that shit from the grave 50 years later and shit, bro.
Damn, that's crazy, and that's crazy because you just see no time. I don't think you see Italians up in here, up in there.
No, not too much, I don't think. Not when I
No,
cruise through.
no, that's crazy. But then another thing happened recently where this buddy of ours was trying to get assassinated.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, that is
And then
crazy.
they end up firing the head of Secret Service. She wasn't given no answers.
Yeah, I did hear that too.
Yeah, she
That
was
she
given
got
no
fired.
answers. She was like, I'll get back to you on that. And they're like, it's been 9 days. You still don't have anything. Again, I don't have the report. And it was
That's
like, and she said it was too dangerous to get on that slope roof. Did you see that roof?
no,
That roof is not sloped, dude. It's got like a 2% slope, if that. It's totally walkable for a 5-year-old.
like where he was standing.
Where the guy was laying on, yeah,
Oh, the
the shooter.
shooter.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is like why a 20-year-old?
Yeah. I'd be interested to see all the bank accounts around him too.
Why like
Pull the bank records.
but tell me why like let's think about this like
It doesn't matter if it was Trump, if it was
uh
Biden, if it was, whoever. Uh just the person was allowed to shoot. Been sitting up there for half an hour. All the authorities, the local police have been notified. Everybody's been notified for this guy on the roof. People in the crowd were filming the guy.
Mm-hmm.
and yelling, "There's a guy on the roof! There's a guy on the roof!" They still allowed Trump to come out and talk, and he should be dead, to be
He's very
honest.
lucky. He's very lucky that he's
At
still
the
alive,
time the
man.
shot, he turned his head like this and got shot in the ear. If he
Mm-hmm.
turned his head even more, he'd have been done, and he was already been done before he turned. So everybody was turning a blind eye to the happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's funny that Biden would drop out just a few days after, a week later. You know what I mean? That was his only shot, I think. Pun intended. I think that was his only shot to get elected over Trump because of
You
that
think
horrible debate and everything else going on.
that's
That's the
too
only
much? You
way.
think so? You think this? You think what? How old is he? An 89-year-old man would really like make a whole plot just to get his opponent? Like really? Like you just to win? Like
I mean, that's his only way he's going to win is if
but
Trump was gone. I don't think he had a large amount to do with it. I think it was orchestrated, through the chains of command.
well, yeah, because like again, nobody really wants
Trump was
the
asking for
fat
more, he was
the
asking for more secret security detail, and they were denying him.
damn. But
There,
yeah,
there's a
like
lot of things that need answered for, yeah.
yeah. And then like the way that I feel like the although like of course the Secret Service, jumped in right away and all, but like
You seen that girl trying to handle her gun? She couldn't holster it over and over. She couldn't holster her gun.
no, I
Uh,
did not see that.
and Secret Service has always been taller. You need to be taller than the president to block his head with your body. That's your
Hmm.
job. She only came up to his, not even his chest.
But the thing is, everyone jumped, like that, and then like at the end, like you got shot, but yet you still wanna, make a stand and put your fist up in the air and say
Yeah,
fight.
you ain't gonna kill me. I like that, man. That was good
This
stuff.
was
That's
your
solid.
only shot, motherfucker.
That's just insult to injury to whoever had him marked.
That was crazy though. Like honestly, like just the fact. But then like I think about it too, and it's like imagine if he was actually dead. What would America
Yeah.
do?
And that would have been on national TV, live TV. His head
Wh-
exploding on live TV. Yeah, that'd be
What
insane.
but what would America do though? Like you think we would go to riots at this point? Like you think it would be like back in like during COVID and shit?
I don't know. I don't know if it'd really break out that bad. I think you'd probably have some people breaking out here and there just because that's what they do,
Hmm.
regardless of whatever. They should just find opportunities to start breaking shit, stealing shit, whatever, you know that.
Hmm.
But other than that, I don't think it'd get too far out of hand.
Uh, I just think about like his people though. Like imagine what like remember what happened in January 6th. And that's
Yeah,
just because of him just talking. Man, this man,
yeah,
it's literally dead. Like, fuck.
yeah. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it is. But it's very interesting what's going on in the world, and I think a lot of people should really focus on what's really going on, because like it just literally depends on our future. Like, like
Yeah,
because a lot of shit is
I'd like to see more peace in the earth, and
yeah.
and prices down.
And our wallet's getting fatter again.
Yeah, I want to eat some bacon again, man. I remember that stuff.
I want to eat again at PF Chains.
Uh,
Oh my god, no, that's fun. That's what's up. But I guess before we wrap it up, my guy, and do you have anything else you want to say or talk about before we wrap it up?
no, I've had some good time, man. Fun.
All right then. But again, Claire, my guy, thank you, for coming to kind of vibe and vibing with us and talking, about the brand and stuff, and most definitely about a topic that not many like to talk about. I wonder how many people would get to this point, because I know there's a shit ton of motherfuckers that don't like it, but
Yeah, it's just one team versus another, and both
it,
sides are paid and bought for, and it's just
yeah,
like any other game.
yeah, but yeah,
But
I
your
think,
wallet's at stake.
and the gas prices, man.
That's right.
No, but yeah, you guys, so if you guys, I guess ever need some type of tinctures or, lotions, make sure to follow or check out Drizzle Dab's website. Um, and yeah, as always, we won't see you guys to probably the next podcast episode or vlog. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Stay high. Be safe out there.